As I unraveled the threads of this chilling narrative, the town revealed itself as a crucible of dark secrets. In the shadowed recesses of a forgotten town, where whispers of a chilling past lingered in the air, I found myself drawn to the enigma of forbidden hunger. The once thriving community, now shrouded in an unnatural silence, harbored a malevolent force that transcended the boundaries of mortal understanding. My journey into the heart of this cursed realm began with an ominous revelation, a cryptic letter discovered among the dusty archives of an old library. The missive, written in archaic script, spoke of a hunger that defied the laws of nature, a primordial craving that had cast a sinister pall over the town for centuries. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, I delved into the town's archives, unearthing tales of a forbidden ritual that had taken root in the community long ago. It was a dark pact, an unholy communion with a malevolent entity that promised boundless power in exchange for an insatiable hunger that would consume the very essence of those who dared partake. As I unraveled the threads of this chilling narrative, the town revealed itself as a crucible of dark secrets. The forbidden hunger, an insidious force that lay dormant for generations, had resurfaced with a ravenous intensity. The townsfolk, once ordinary people bound by the shackles of their forebears' pact, now moved through the quiet streets with a spectral hunger in their eyes. The journey to uncover the truth led me to the dilapidated mansion that loomed at the edge of town, a place where the forbidden ritual had been conceived centuries ago. The air within the mansion was thick with an otherworldly energy, and the walls bore witness to the echoes of countless souls ensnared by the sinister pact. In the mansion's decaying library, I unearthed a tome that chronicled the ghastly history of the forbidden hunger. The ancient pages spoke of sacrificial rites, arcane symbols, and a demonic entity known as Virago, the insatiable devourer of souls. Legend had it that Virago, once bound to the town through a malevolent pact, yearned to feast upon the life force of the living. As I pored over the forbidden knowledge within the tome, a realization struck: the town's fate was inextricably linked to the insidious hunger that lurked within its depths. The townsfolk, unwitting vessels of Virago's insatiable appetite, were condemned to an eternity of feeding the malevolent entity with the very essence of their being. In my quest for understanding, I encountered the few remaining souls who had managed to resist the siren call of the forbidden hunger. Their haunted eyes spoke of a harrowing existence, a constant battle against an unnatural craving that sought to consume them from within. Their whispered warnings urged me to flee, to escape the grasp of the malevolent force that permeated the town. But the allure of forbidden knowledge and the compulsion to confront the darkness that gripped the town held me captive. Armed with the arcane lore gleaned from the ancient tome, I embarked on a perilous journey to break the cycle of the forbidden hunger and sever the town's unholy connection to Virago. As night fell over the town, I ventured into the heart of its cursed streets, guided by the cryptic symbols etched within the tome. The air became charged with an eerie energy, and the stillness was broken only by the distant echoes of a malevolent hunger that seemed to pulsate through the very fabric of the town. The mansion, bathed in an otherworldly glow, stood as a gateway to the forbidden ritual. With trepidation, I navigated its dimly lit corridors, each step echoing in the oppressive silence. The air became dense with a palpable malevolence as I reached the chamber where the ritual had been conducted centuries ago. In the dim light, I deciphered the arcane symbols inscribed on the floor, a design that served as a conduit between the mortal realm and the eldritch force that hungered beyond. As I chanted the incantations from the ancient tome, the symbols flickered with an ethereal glow, and the air resonated with a dissonant hum. The ritual's incantations reached a crescendo, and the chamber seemed to blur with an otherworldly energy. Shadows danced along the walls, and the temperature plummeted as the very fabric of reality strained against the forces I had set in motion. In the midst of the ritual, a ghastly visage materialized, an entity of pure malevolence, Virago, the insatiable devourer. Its eyes glowed with an unholy hunger, and a guttural growl emanated from the abyss of its formless maw. The air thickened with an ominous presence as Virago's influence stretched across the town. In a desperate bid to sever the town's connection to Virago, I recited the final incantations with a trembling voice. The symbols on the floor pulsed with an otherworldly radiance, and a surge of arcane energy coursed through the town's cursed veins. As the ritual reached its climax, the insatiable hunger that had gripped the town for centuries seemed to recoil. Shadows dissipated, and the malevolent force that lurked within the streets began to recede. Virago's form wavered, its spectral hunger thwarted by the incantations of the forbidden ritual. The town, freed from the shackles of the forbidden hunger, emerged from the oppressive grip of darkness. The cursed souls, once trapped in an endless cycle of craving, regained a flicker of humanity in their eyes. The mansion, once a bastion of malevolence, crumbled into ruin, its secrets buried within the rubble. As the first light of dawn bathed the town in a tentative warmth, a somber tranquility settled over the once cursed streets. The lingering echoes of the forbidden hunger faded, replaced by the quiet rustle of the wind and the distant sounds of a town awakening from a nightmare. In the aftermath, I stood amidst the transformed town, a witness to the delicate balance between forbidden knowledge and the enduring resilience of the human spirit. The arcane tome, now devoid of its eldritch secrets, lay closed in my hands, a relic of a journey that had traversed the precipice of darkness. The townsfolk, liberated from the insidious hunger that had bound them, cast me grateful glances, their eyes reflecting the profound weight lifted from their souls. The forbidden hunger, once a malevolent force that threatened to consume the very essence of the town, now existed only in the whispers of a fading nightmare. As I departed from the now-healed town, the echoes of the forbidden hunger lingered in the recesses of my memory. The line between forbidden knowledge and salvation had blurred, leaving behind a tale of darkness confronted and a malevolent force quelled by the indomitable resilience of the human spirit. The road ahead unfolded, a path untrodden by the forbidden hunger's shadow. The arcane knowledge that had guided me through the labyrinth of darkness now nestled within the closed tome, a testament to the fragile balance between the pursuit of forbidden truths and the relentless hunger for redemption.